Greetings, of course, wonderful viewers wherever you are in the four corners of the globe. Welcome to Atlantic TV, the home of TV revolution. Once again, we are located in the little smiling coast of West Africa, the Gambia, and our studios, lucky enough, we are located here in Farato, West Coast region. Back again with another edition of your favorite sport program on TV right now called Sports 360 Light. And of course, coming up on Atlantic TV, the home of TV revolution. We're back again. Once again, my name is Bakari Mane, fondly called Big Sam. And today, we're coming again, but this time into sports and football in particular. Well, this time I am here today to interview and talk about grassroots football, where everything begins. Like I said, we all have stages that we start. And I'm proudly to inform you, audience out there and viewers, that Brikama of my decades of sports journalism and following football, especially local football, is the place that have stages in football. I mean, I could definitely be vindicated and, corrected that Brikama is the only place that have. When you talk about Genius, it's organized by Soccer Sports Committee. And those are the committee that I'm going to interview here. You go to intermediate, that is the next one. You have Coming Sports Committee. And then finally to the seniors, where you have Brikama Sports Committee. So tell me, where in the Gambia you have the stages. So Brikama have a step before you play to the. That's why they will always produce very good talent players. Well, today, my guests are from Soccer Sports Committee, the organizers of the junior tournament in Brikama. And here with me today, I have Mr. Lamin Fadera, commonly called Sang. He is the president of the Soccer Sports Committee. And with me also, I have the Secretary General of the Soccer Sports Committee, who is, of course, BUBA MANJO MANYANG. Well, Sang, we start with the President Sang. Bismillah to, and welcome to what we call Sports 360 on Atlantic TV.
Thank you so very much, Big Sang. My name is Lamin Fadera, commonly known as Sang. I'm the President of Soccer Sport Committee.
Thank you very much. And Manjo?
Thank you, Big Sam. Viewers and listeners, my name is BUBA MANJO MANYANG. I'm the Secretary to Soccer Sport Committee.
Thank you very much. As you have rightly stated, on my right here is Lamin Sang Fadera, the President of Soccer Sports Committee, and on the left, as earlier introduced by himself, is the Secretary General, that is BUBA MANJO MANYANG. Well, these are the guys that we're coming to share. But Sang and Manjo, I want us to split this interview into two. Maybe the President can take the manika, because we're talking to that, and then you as the official secretary can be speaking to that. First, moving on, we go, this is an open question for both the President, a little bit about the money about Sang Soccer Sports Committee, because Nico Soccer Sports Committee Genius la President Sandom Juan Santi the money for more Najiberland.
Yeah, Big Sam, telam Santi, but yalo moja mailon Sandra Barinto Famula Lamin Federal. Sapo Soka bi alata kola anina executive committee shall be alata kola antelm Soka la President. So on contenta bakele kaje ko nim minialon kombe kafurimbe do ko kekan. So ala tentolti.
C'est de wuluta menton.
Original inde wuluta kianne.
Mbadi kempo de beja. Kian kempo de beja.
Ndewulu original wuluta kianne male.
Kianne ma.
Na korabi je ka fo je yirama kunda opposite jame ngoto je.
Okay.
Fama gelum fa suwoti. So bari nara findi nang nara sabati Brikama jang. So saya Brikama
Dasla.
Yeah.
Baraka. Well, thank you. Same question go to our, I know this is a Kian contingent. Yeah. Let's go to our Secretary General, Manjo. A little bit about who is Manjo, the Secretary General of Soccer Sports Committee.
Thank you, Big Sam. My name is Bubakar Manjang, as I alluded earlier. Born in Brikama, brought up in Kiang, and I went through the school ladder, and I'm a teacher by profession, currently on study leave, going to university. I joined soccer sport in 2015. I also played the league as a player, and later on joined the committee as a secretary. I was an assistant secretary to Tuman Damfa. Okay. After I went, Tuman left because he's also a teacher. When he's been posted to the rural area. Okay. So I take on the mantle to be the Secretary General of Soccer for the committee since 2015 to date.
And you reside in
I am residing in Brikama, Chembuye, Madina.
Kembuye, Madina.
Yeah.
That is Manjo for you. Sang ngamere fana teacher or a P teacher, something like that. Apart from ying soccer, if I communicate.
Yeah, Big Sam. Mfana mo PE jalti mo mfana mbe wala karandiro la PE jalanto lo mahad la PE jati
Jama
bi
school jama?
Mahad Senior
Mahad.
Secondary School and St. Peter's fana.
Oh.
Ndela fana mo St. Peter's la PE jati.
Okay.
Sain tembe Mahad nkata Mahad afternoon kata St. Peter's Somanda.
Somanda.
And Gambia la Karola fana, Gambia la handball. I'm part of the coaches. Mfana be coach lo konole because ne travel ta ning Gambia la handball team o senior saba for nani. And the athletics area fanang thank God I am a launching coach.
Oh.
So alana tang harje nin team o travel ta min yalon ko ndara Algiers this year.
Oh,
But
okay.
before,
The grade school.
Yeah.
Okay. Didn't get travel.
Yeah, so but na first experience pour nimbor lale tama, although I'm very sorry mantra topic ko kono.
No, it's not part of sport. Don't worry.
Kita Senegal lati yang invite je meeting wala. So ndada nung competition la je tol sombe ka meeting wala sort as a competition. Wala kita na force ya tin at least all travel da.
Okay. But that is it. And I know the GSS, I'll have this opportunity to say that the Gambia Secondary School Sports, the football tournament, the upper basic and the senior secondary school will kick-start tomorrow, the upper basic on the 12th, Adara Summer, and then we'll be back there again on the 17th for the senior secondary school. So, and I, last year finals at Basse, you were there, etc. So I think that is awesome. So it's all under one umbrella. Moving on, Sang, ngatete a follow, for Soccer Sports Committee, anata nyadile, the organizers of the junior tournament, before Mbita Secretary, yes, as the president, Soccer Sports, awuluta anyata nyane, domanding for nyeji.
Soka na nyaming nsafo soka mofla le soka create. Min keta Fabakat Fadera ndoma ani mbaba kasama wole soka create. But like tournament nying ami baba batale. Aketa nyaming competition la ye team dan down invite so inada ka tournament play je kabi yake another kole bulpur ka tambi nyato because lanjur dal dol sodole kana marlo dol la karo min keda na fulu la karo lati anen cool dol so kabring yo batada so inada nankang kata nina ko odmitul mo flu da mali ala o sango.
Okay. Wala jumani.
Fabakar Fadera wala kita na younger brother ani baba kasama saya telon tela second vice president.
Okay.
So kabina ran kan kata ne ko nyini la lanjur dati so nata fo ko okay mbaji belen sal ma ko no nyami so nata mbulo di ko ke ma ko kodo la karo la kaje ko yo complete kabiya complete so sai nara mitungo do ko man yaje ko timul minnati tolda mate o sambanol. So murunda nanga konya ko sign the after sign ite fa nyinta ya dinna ten so kabi ya dinna nara timul kuman ni timul mit so wodu mun ya jube e ka fale ko sannali ko
yes ni be brika ma ka sannali ko
ka fale sannali ko so mi ngi nem del ase soka sport comme di womu Lamin jawralti
okay
ate fana mun na mbama na bama denta bakilim fa kala fana be steriyal
okay
he was our secretary. So kabrana la ko ntengi liko bulano la sanna liko la sanga to dia la bang that to atelna ra name as a soccer sport committee. So wala na ngin to dita as a soccer sport committee. So abe wala nyama ka battery sign ta ngadul samana nje kadul samana nje fo be nyim wato min to
it's good to tell our audience that soccer means football in America. When we call America, they have a certain play they call football. I don't know where they invent that because football you play with your hand. So they call that football. That's American football. In America, they don't call football. They call it soccer. So soccer in general means football. But in other countries, they will tell you soccer means knocking the ball around and all that stuff. So the act of it. We go to our Secretary General. Thank you very much, Sang, on that. As you've been there for a while as a assistant and now the secretary, you can also tell us about Soccer Sports Committee.
Yeah, as my president alluded earlier, I thought the commencement of the league as he said, was done by Fabakari and Mbaba. So when it comes to written, that was 2000. They document it, but the inception is beyond 2000. But we started by saying, okay, we documented. The documentation start by 2000, so to date, and gradually from one secretary to another, though the president still is permanent to Mr. President as Lamin Fadera, and Baba Gassama as a vice president, and Mustafa Kebe, Tumane Damfa, and others, they all handle the position of Secretary General. And now today, Mustafa Chebe is our treasurer, and Umaru Sise is our Auditor General to Soccer Sport. We are still on the league, and I must say, some will come and they will leave because of the engagement they have. They cannot do the work, and they will write to us that, okay, they cannot do it, so they have to fan back for others to give space to others to come and also join us, those who love sports, as you alluded, because when we said soccer simply means football.
Exactly.
So that's the reason I believe the person who coined the name drive it from that end, that soccer means football. That's why he used the name Soccer Sport Committee. Yeah.
The same question for you guys. You start mentioning executive, but instead of president, all executive for the setup of Soccer Sports Committee, the executive.
Like la position.
Yeah, position will be like, come, you have the president Lamin, you have the vice and all that. Let's know a little bit on that.
Nga certainly maybe secretary semma ko no ba te kasa fe.
Yes, secretary.
President on mundelti. Baba Kasama de noma as a vice president.
Okay.
Nata musafi kodola marola karola filoto.
Okay.
Fabakar Fadera do marli wala.
Okay.
Because atel fanan katra marri momuna ratel ka fo ko atole belola ni gate solto.
Okay.
Then do manu minga sor babu ka so ba do manu minga sor collection of bi atel ka ke.
Okay.
Ya konti jele sor keme fula sorota ay din tresor min keta tafa ke bet. Okay, ni na kodola marola karola tafa ke bele bije as our tresor.
Okay.
Ni na audito la ka kiskisro ke nyine bije Umar Sisele bije. So position nga Atlanta la ni na appeal disciplinary committee la fana mol bije dalila la kan mi anda mbugo disclose
no kana you don't do that.
So wol fana bije like nata mul soro je min keta kambenti bawo any decision nga tankare to le ya fanya keten likewise by sa fana wol na ko do
immediately
ani nara organizing committee sol fana mol bije lamp fal nyol bebe wala kono ye Sadio Sodoje wo ñu komalti la shala anata committee ye Mamadou Diallo Sodoje wol bebe organizing committee so le kor so seto bi mi yalon ko momo la fanna la mole bi mi yalon ko be loringi anun katane mola ni nara ni non do ko mi yalon ko nyenta wala kala Soccer Sport Committee.
Man, you left the money la vala. You want to add up something on that?
Yeah, like the committee is not that big. We have only 15 members at the moment, and that 15 members, I believe each of them has, or 5 or 6 has a position to handle. Like he said, he's the president, Lamin Fadera, Baba is the assistant president, Fabaka is the one responsible for all the gate check-ins, and Mustafa Kebe is a treasurer, and I, BUBA MANJANG, I am the secretary, and Fatu Jata is my assistant secretary. And the others we are given positions for them too. Yeah.
That's so important. It's Soccer Sports Committee on Sport 360 Live. The junior tournament organizers in Brikama, like I tell you, we have 3 steps. Soccer handle the juniors, Kambeng handle the intermediate, while Brikama Sports Committee handle the senior. Sankabirale soccer lo nyina neketa sanjiri to aboka fujade nyina na la how many editions?
Yeah, oh, funny.
For that record.
Yeah, because
okay, start Manjo.
Because some name no le time.
I need to the Manjo stuff.
Yeah, because I could remember by that time. Midaka Minda Dolela Force by that is 1999. 1999 woto mo mbita kam min
So atul le min dawla force
Dolo
ba.
min dawla
And
force
wo yala liya
ha wo yatra abe play kam
abe play kan wow.
bari aman sembo soron non
Okay.
then by that time min daw wata ya min daw lo there is no table siram man tra janka block wala use nka si
Wow.
sa fero keje so min daw ni yirol min be banda jang selo no ngafo kon tele o mi yirol fi
Wow.
that's a one man called Jallo Bebe ringole babule no almani man ka farkela ngam ka bandar
Okay.
so I understand so natele ka wodo ko ke ani one of the boy ka fay dawda ba
Atul le yirol ni fun ko.
yes anun kodo ke do fele koma jang dan mo nyaro jang dol insaba tele yiro samana ban to le ka jibon to le ka do ko lo nanga yide ten to le ka so from there narabo min daw ka ya 2000 ndara BS
so baro be atara aligo nyimbe
wara ha kamin frera BS o time le naran step in the kata that is year 2000
okay
that is time ka foko di millennium year
okay
yale nara step in the ke ma ko management ni buka samano
okay so for that but manjo as the name soccer implies when we say soccer sport and when you join how do you think how many edition can you just a little bit
I said this year will be the 25th edition.
25th edition.
Yeah, 25th
wow.
edition.
25th good years.
Yeah, 25th edition.
Before, what is 24th edition? We'll talk about the Super Cup. 25th edition, right? Wow, that's a silver jubilee.
Yeah.
Okay. What is the aims? We'll come to Sandan, but what is the aims and objective of Soccer Sports Committee? We know you are breeding, and then we'll talk about it. There are a lot of teams and a lot of players that play up to the international level that pass through Soccer Sports Committee. But what was the aims and objective of soccer coming into?
Thank you, Big Sam. I thought that is a big question.
Yeah.
The main and the objective of being inceptions of soccer is to groom players that have the talent, but they don't have the opportunity to show that talent, so that we soccer give that opportunity for them to come and showcase their talent. From soccer, they can be able to move to the higher level. That's Kambeng. From Kambeng, they go to seniors. From seniors, they go to first division and second division. But our main target priority here is to give that platform to all the players within Brikama and outside Brikama, so that they can show their talents. That's the main purpose of our organizing this league.
This one.
Yeah.
Sangambara se muru odokoro. Ko ngalon ne sanji moni lulu omo silva jubile omo simaldi. So silang nkanyi nkamena soka muna tul kabral be dunna pour kanyi organize no muna la hamena kolti anin alafta muna jelaje.
Na hamena ko min wala nyinde ko kaje ko ka dindingol ma ko min yalon ko e buka seniors play. Do nyaaji be wotomo intermediate e ka fe ne juniors wotomo spy gulla kala. That is El Senior ya samare ñol wala ka lano so ka bol buraje kamena step in da ba ka bi step in da ni ko elimination o ka timol so do fe ka ta fo team moño so team moñol min kana dol bi bu ka place so then from there dol nata na kaje ko jandi be terrasir ni fo ninkel ni ke engage kuriya ko dol ka talale anin ko dol bi dol ka ninka aka talal so that is time min so ka nyin nata na bar ka brana rafanan like I could remember 2003 Kabriyan Kumandi radio show la. We normally have only 14, 16 teams. Kabinga explain ye advice min dinna wala nyinde ko ning alkal be loi dun la jay. I could still remember because alu fale ka wala kina pray na jemo nyin cover
exactly.
So kabring alu fal boda je before alu fal fan fenkela kana brother John ne kana then after brother John inada fenke kina nge Usman
youngest
the youngest exactly. So kaduo fanantara inada nyimbe QTV
GRTS Falu Senator no before Senator
Gajaka exactly Gajaka kinanji so ya understand so baye min tan na wala nyinde ko loi be loi nal kalba impose la be koleala sa alaji be ba mol min yan ko man play kambeng woli na equal fight la ka play sa fonni kel jani be terasir ni engi aki bal kuriya ko nin ko dol ke kan that is the advice an kabiru wolo nen dol fana na dan ko big sound now lafta pour yeke mol mi yalan ko iseke kan advice bi so galata amon fo ko because always itel kan invite radio show la itele ninga luwa dol boninga fo sa fa no alin don bonigi alin don ke so nya maybe in last year in this year ni mo conversation so na luwa la karola bare kabir so ka lora eno kay yamar bakel so wala na han discipline na area iko mota dile fon la ba dila
Exactly.
ni sponsor e kana ga no mota discipline de la ba dila
Exactly.
o area lo mi alon ko akuma bar sport kono la
Yeah.
so wala na always e kadi so bi tango dinin jama be mi alon ko dolbi national side dolbi je travel dolbi je be first division be second division bu fu nyoli e bu kande nyol nesta nyol mi alon ko ye fonyo no you name it yena dembo dabo nyol soro and right now ming be gambia la defender play kan that number 4 Christian Bowen James
Nyolo, yeah.
will be a player soccer
Yeah,
so
definitely. And wala Allah hamena kote
ya
no.
wala na hamina ko kaje ko ngamungi bondi blador ngi samba blador kara yena bulliñol soto so ndol nga ala tendula ya han bi fa yena under 17 under 15 dube ni last under 17 bo me play kan jende be left play ka a play ka rek nga kumandi nga kumandi nga interview nga ko bodam da ko nyako mbota Lamin nga ko be play ka nyako nga ko ni continue ta lan kay defense in future bari ngalo nata ñilla moy asa fono to ñalam so nata ye selection o ke fay dara murtani fo mundo
Exactly.
the one mi yalon ka tere be la defense play kan aka play one of the team lay boda ñambay ma fon la jame
And they were playing in soccer. Play can.
Last
yeah,
year before last.
Yeah, before last.
so
So will be passed through.
yeah
for sure.
so ni nata da das la me fanan do geru ngi min bije
Tadi Bakar Jamil.
tadi
Yeah.
tadi fanan di same ni boda tadi fanan ka budi no me fo ebelam ba malon sainda ma hadle boy so no ni o fanan di same
Ah, okay.
so yeah so asiatal
So after that, ando atolu al wala Allah hamena ko
Wala na
kaje
hamena
ni
ka,
no
wala
from
na-
stage wan ko birkama
wala na ko
stage
ka-
wala beje
yeah,
ni tata soto ko stage te woto ngam kilino par birkama yes one step two step three steps soto ya ando this is key and connection in doing that
yeah
Manjo, that's so important 25 years and then lot of production jama beta meta ninjila like Manjo. This year is going to be the 25th edition. Earlier start with the you start with the Super Cup. Can you tell us the whole thing about the Super Cup 2025? Who plays it? How was it played, etc.?
Yeah, before even going to
Yeah, you have them. Yeah, you can go ahead.
Before even going to the Super Cup, I believe this year it was so immense. We have almost 20 teams that came for the qualification round. That's manifested that, okay, our league is not demoralizing, but it's what? It is improving.
Improving.
Because people, even after the elimination, I received so many calls. Even last night, I received a call. A particular team from Jeddah wants to join, but I already told them, okay, the elimination is already done, and now we are already in proper league. So maybe you might wait until the next year. So that is showing that, okay, the league is what? Is improving.
Okay.
Yeah. Coming down to your
The
question,
Super Cup.
that's the Super Cup. Last year, we had a team. They came for elimination. That's Kasakunda, and they only played one game. No, they did not even play the game because they were lucky. Because last year we have only because the duration was short, so we did not advert our qualification round. We only adverted once, and we have 4 teams. We said we are only going to stop at 4 teams because time has gone, and they happened to play with a particular team. That team did not come, and they were qualified for the next round. That was to do the playoff, and the playoff team also doesn't showcase. So they got the automatic qualification to enter in the proper league. So when they entered in the proper league, they were marvelous. They played an extreme game. There was one player by the name Abdullah Dabo. I thought that's the engine of their team. Almost all the games, he performed extremely well. So they went to the final. They got the
That's the league.
Yes,
So
that's
they
the
are
league.
they
They were the league final
champions.
champions, and they were the knockout champions.
Wow.
Yes.
They took both trophies.
They took both trophies.
So how do you become the Super Cup? Because they are qualified to play.
And they went with the Super Cup too this year.
So who did they play in the Super
The
Cup?
Black Star KM. That's from my Kabilu.
So why did Black Star go to the double final, or they went to the league final?
No, they went to the league final,
Yeah, automatically they are-
and the final played twice because we played
I
the first
remember.
time and they went through, and we postponed the game for the final
In
for
fact, I
the
hosted
second time.
them on
Thank you.
FMB
So
on
and
the
the second time they went through in the game again, and they went for penalty shootout, and Kasakunda won. And this year we were not. They were lucky to score. First half they went draw.
Okay.
So in the second half, Kasakunda were lucky. They are the same Abulai Dabo who salvaged his team.
So Sakunda won the
Yeah,
Super Cup final.
for sure.
So it was a very well contest and it was fantastic.
Yeah, it was a very
Before the
interesting
final,
final.
you said the money for Super Cup to play like because
yeah I love tamim fula ko musafi modul ben jalay kan ngaje interview to dul ka ne ko iso dul ko le kamin tande wala nyinde ko manyana mul ala min yalan ko kebal mbay to fanam malon ko mulle kan to ya markaje ko min sanna liko eta ntol buka mula dindi yaji man ko momo yalon ko ni man junior iman intermediate
play.
iman seniors play iman noran tournament be go ya jamel time on na luwa ko na noran nekeji so this time around kamin keji na wala ni man district go play you are qualified to play then nim momo na na meeting la di advice ngamin di la wala ya maro ngamin tandi la ko e kata liko min play liko lo miya ko recommendal meto flam mobile ka tan la ko ni ko recommendal amanje ko ibata la ko local liklem wala na sometimes nindara for the final ni le fare sul kina nyen ka problemo so do gam da ko a nyomu di ni likol di kon kaje kale fare kinanje mi yalon ko at en fang ka kenye bata dal ya on at tango saying alhamdulillah so ndol momo yang ko be jonna la likor alon ko kata play likor mi yalon ko standard han fararo janna team fula be na rajel elimination man qualified newton fararo newton natal dise man qualified jambur natal man qualified
so sa itande gala ko ni man seniors play, Iman district play, Iman Kambeng intermediate play, you are qualified to play. So when you na Senegal andu ngamera come mitindula manjo when you na fola team the onset andu ngamera ka wofole so I kali la team repol nyilinka men and then maybe nin team repol fana bota meeting oto I kala itandila players ola anila mola ko nyine be caring which is very well.
I thought that's the challenges we
1 minute because ni aji be what mo nene problem so that is the residence. I could remember kabinga problem so akeda appeal mi alon ko akoleata kabin darete ko nyako sang sign se minki no alala lu al resident bondi geba sai ale ake open di bar momo yalon ko abina because what mo resident name you must have inganta kar sabakela jana wala kar fla jandi kan liko
but sai obota
sai hani bura muntol na reman seniors play man you are free to play.
That's very good.
So alhamdulillah
I want to just say like I thought the team reps are not helping us because like if they attend the meetings
talk to them
if they attend the meeting normally Sam will always tell them that please you are here to represent your team, so from here you should also convey a meeting, tell what we discussed during the meeting. But most of them, they do not filter that what we discussed in the meeting. So I believe that's the reason we face some challenges on these appeal cases and the management of the field. Sometimes we even had a problem because they do not filter the information that they get from the meeting.
And they should. They should do that, and then that is it. So you should definitely do that. We finally come to the end of this. But Sang, as the president of the junior tournament organizer, that is soccer in Brikama, what is your most important message? Finally, that should be your final word. Even footballer or about some comeback.
Bisante mimi mfala wala nyinde ko sulada de marol. De maro ngo safele o fom batata. Man de maro sorono. Na de fama ya yen de ma nyonya aman sorono. De maro mo soro. Sponsor every yanka safele. Ansan santan disa na secretary safero kele. Mi yalon ka samba dulalto last year fanan December year before last December ngo kadal ma fenge so modul kan tol jalle min na wala nyinde munana tol kalli ko la hansan tol fon benna le farisol play kan dalilo mi bo ko wala nyinde ko kodo buka soto ndol taro je 300 ka soto 400 fendi ning ata yaje be kodo soto ka kespa ko pol wala final wala timol mi yang be be da slamela wala dar hayro da mal bend mo se fendi non na kodo na sera ka buka tambe 2000 so le faril bi la panalo ni be la fari panalo tay ka fena 450 or 350
to sponsor is key da
ya understand so saying fondol fonse sacrifice nga wura ngaaj wala na ni na fanan na liko fanan nka mindi mo be ka jahal ñu man sponsor so bari ka fo ko ka mindi nkai au kan jahal dum fam le kaple so we feel ko jet bu ka fen so ngo $100 so min so $200 so min so ka kam ngol sendila best goalkeeper nga kodo dila ida inombe fensa na nga dila leading goal scorer nga fendila I know discipline team.
And we have to follow the start in everything. Macaroni back.
Be mim fola wala nyinde ko pour mo se findi kana kan support need la be demaro need la. Yeah, okuma ba.
Thank you. Manjo, finally what's your
I thought I would just say what he said. I will say it in English. We really need a sponsor. We wrote to Brikama Area Council for several times. We do not get anything from them. We wrote it to Comium, Afrisal, Kiusal, GT Bank, Eco Bank, Trust Bank, and this time around I even wrote to APS to see whether we'll get sponsor. I believe when we get sponsor, Big Sam, the league will be far ahead as we are, for sure. But our problem, our constraint is, the main problem is finance.
And that's sponsor.
We really need sponsor. So if we get that, inshallah, our league will be at a higher level.
At a high level.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, thank you very much. And I think so here we need philanthropists, we need government, we need everybody parastatal to come and give hands and support, especially grassroots football. Well, that ends it. That is BUBA MANJO, MANYANG, the Secretary General of Soccer Sports Committee, the organizers of the junior tournament in Brikama. And you can see, thank you so much for coming. And our dear president, that is Lamin Fadera, commonly called Sang, the president of the Soccer Sports Committee, the organizers of the junior tournament in Brikama. Thanks for coming, gentlemen, and share your thoughts. And then we need you out there to come to their aid. And also know that this is grassroots, that's where everything begins. Thank you so much, gentlemen. And from that, Aminata, my camera assistant, thank you. Aliu Badara. Maina ko t-shirt from the presentation. At the Brikama, yes. Comments like us. Thank you, the man behind everything, that is Matar Job, and entire staff and management of Atlantic TV. On that note, we'll be back with more good sports program for you. Keep on sporting.